Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Come on in, gather around, get the kids in here. Let me turn up the air conditioning for a minute. Ooh, it is warm in the south, let me tell you. It's warm down here. Down here. Turn the volume down on this phone, get her rolling here. Let's see what we got. Bing, bam, boom. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Be sure to hit that like button. The like button. We will get to some comments here in a second when I figure out how to. I'm new to this YouTube thing, you know. I've only been doing this for 5 years. Let's see if we got any audio. I'm new to this YouTube thing, you know. I've only been doing this for 5. Can you hear my CUMMINS rumbling? Oh man, we're in the CUMMINS. We're in the CUMMINS this week, damn it, boy. Fuel economy be damned in a CUMMINS. I'm telling you. My motto is CUMMINS. We convert diesel fuel into noise. Come on. Anybody? Roger Berry's in the house. What's up, Roger Berry? Sterling Will made it in. The Grumpy Trucker's in the house. What's up? I'm addicted to Starbucks. Ooh, that's an expensive habit. You might be better off with crack cocaine. I'm just saying, maybe better off with crack cocaine. Sterling Will's in the house. Check your steers with a thumper before your cords start showing. You damn right. I just did a video. I just put up a short video about thumpers, about the price of tire thumpers. Cheap freight haulers in the house. Good evening. It's trivia night. Catch up on the replay. That's right. Play them trivias if you got to. I get it. Gary Bates, this better be good. He's viewing from China. Yes, Gary Bates is my China correspondent. If you need to know anything about China, ask Gary Bates. Go check out Gary Bates' channel. He's over in China right now. Damn it, Bobby, over there living that life, that China life. CJ Hudson's in the house. Wait, you ain't supposed to sit on that. Sit on that thing. Come on, anybody? Gary Bates says, please tell me you got that CUMMINS that only turns on the air compressor when it wants and is not gear driven, so that when you hook, you have to wait 5 minutes before you can shift into drive. Possibly this truck does take forever to build air pressure. Like if you drop a trailer and you need to build air pressure, pray to baby Jesus for air pressure, because CUMMINS don't care about your air pressure needs. This truck does not have an APU. I have done good though. I've been in this truck since Monday and I've only idled it for maybe 4 or 5 hours. I've not been idling it a whole lot. I'm currently idling it right now for a minute. I usually try to idle it about a half an hour at a time. I'm currently in a staging lot at a customer. I have a 7 a.m. appointment in the morning here at this customer. Really nice customer. They got a whole building over there with indoor bathrooms and vending machines. So Milky Way bar in my future? Possibly. Of course, I'm going to have to get my steps in for the day. No treats today. Ooh, only 1,500 steps today. I stopped and took a 5-hour nap today. Been asleep most of the day. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the CUMMINS. So I've had the CUMMINS since Monday. I've driven 2,000 miles in the CUMMINS, and I'm averaging 6.6 miles per gallon. No, I don't want it. This is going to be a big week for me. Like 4,000 miles I'm driving this week. I I kind of got screwed over Monday. I went to pick up a load and literally checked in at the shipper, and the shipper said that load was pushed back till Monday, next Monday. And I was like, what? Yeah. So had to scramble, get another load. It's going somewhere I didn't want to go. And yeah, now I got a dead head out of here. And then I got to be back in Minnesota Monday. So this is literally going to be a 4,000-mile week. I'm literally putting in 600 miles a day all damn week. So crazy. CJ Hudson says, serious question. Why is that you reorganize your truck? You can't find nothing the next day. Hell, I can't find nothing in my truck anytime. My truck is packed like a sardine can, and I can literally set down a plastic fork and find it 5 months later. That's how my life works. That's how it works in my world. Cooper made it in. That Cummins putting pressure on DIY's Pioneer. DIY Semi has a Mack Anthem, and I think he wants a Pioneer. I think he's going to buy a brand new Pioneer. Gary Bates says, give new meaning to I see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. CJ says, setting the over-under at 3-minute wait till love starts. Don't get me wrong, always worth the wait. I think I was on time today. StreamYard was not happy, though. I had to I had to do a refresh on StreamYard. Let me plug my phone in here. These StreamYards, boy, they kill this phone. Gots to have the thing plugged in. There we go. Errors we go. It is charging. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Be sure to smash that like button for me. I'd much appreciate it. I'm in the rare Peterbilt. I've only hit my head on this thing 8 times this afternoon. Come on. Oh, God, I got up this afternoon and I was on the phone and I went straight into that with the top of my head. And I swear to God, I'm a 1/4 inch shorter than I was this morning. Holy mackerel. This thing right here, this metal thing under this vinyl is, it's a Spinal Tap. Yeah, she come on. Yeah, come on. Live, not love. There you go. Gary Bates, I know what CJ thinks. Whoop. This Trucking Life's in the house. What's up, bro? How's the Walmart gang doing? Got you and Gary in here. We got the Walmart gang representing. Stanza Transport says, oh, snap, did they find the son of a bitch that killed Charlie Kirk yet? I don't think so. This Trucking Life with the Cummins logo. Yeah, we ride deep on the X15 Cummins today. Woo, X15, your life. So I've done 2,000 miles in this truck so far, and I'm averaging 6.6 miles per gallon. It hurts because my truck probably would have done, I did a pretty flat route this week. My truck probably would have been like 8, maybe 8.1, because I haven't been going fast either. I've been going 67 miles an hour all week, trying to give the truck a chance to make good fuel economy. It just can't do it. I'm finally getting the hang of the 10-speed. I've got years of experience driving 10-speed manual, but it's probably been 5 years since I drove one. So the last manual I drove was a 13-speed. So it takes me a little time to get that rhythm down, but I pretty much got it. I'm willing to go anywhere, drive anywhere, do anything because, hey, I'm back in the New York groove now. We're popping and locking. So that's awesome. No worries, no worries. Typos. El Guapo's in the house. He's been a channel member for 46 months, guys. You could buy a pre-owned Toyota in that amount of time. Just saying. Just saying. Stance Transport says Packers versus the Redskins game. Going to be really good today. Okay. Okay. What's the over-under on that? Let me look. Let me look and see what the point spread on the game is. Hang on. Redskins. No, wait. What are they called? The Commandos? The Commanders, Packers. There we go. Point spread. There we go. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? The Green Bay Packers are favored by 3. 3. Put in the comments, Packers plus 3 or Commanders getting 3. If I was a betting man, I'd probably bet on well, hang on. Who's at home? Who's at home? Commanders, Packers. Who's at home? Who's at home? It says Commanders versus the Packers. So Packers are at home. Would you take Packers plus 3 or Commanders on the road minus 3? I think I would take Green Bay. Let me turn this truck off for a minute. I think I would take Green Bay with 3 plus 3. Yeah. I would go. I would be a Green Bay taker on that. It says the game starts at 8:15. So I don't know. I might try to watch part of that. We'll see if I can find a bootleg version of that on the internet. So I don't know. The sun's went down now, so I'm kind of feeling like maybe going back to bed. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be here tonight. I hope it's cool because sleeping in a truck with no APU is a rough way to live your life. If it was my truck, I would have a zero breeze, which I did not bring a zero breeze with me because I didn't know I was coming this far south. I was supposed to get a load that was going to Georgia, and they go Georgia right back home, and ended up in Florida. We deliver in Florida tomorrow. Okay, so it's supposed to get down to like 70 tonight. Ooh, I wish it would rain. There's some rain nearby. The rain is more southern Florida. Yeah, I'm more central Florida. I'm more centralized. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll get any rain, but as long as it gets down to like 70, I got a fan back there. So yeah, that's what's going on in my world. That's what's happening. Let's see. Let's keep these comments going. Let me know. Packers plus 3, or would you take the Commanders getting 3? Kevin's in the house. What's up, bro? You ain't late. You're always on time here. CJ Hudson says, Stance Transport, give me a Cashes live over NFL any day. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We'll wrap this up before the football game starts. I don't want you to have to choose. I love you too much. Let's see if we get some light in here. There we go. That light, I keep that light covered up in my truck because it's horrible. It's horrible for the live shows. But we'll just have to deal with it today. Kevin says, there ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. Come on. Woo. Get your dating apps out and hey, let's see what they say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Six Semper says, grinder is where people suck D with their B. Oh no. A little bump and grinder. Yeah, you got to watch that grinder. You'll end up in the ER. Yes, sir. Christopher Ingram's in the house. Hey, Cash, what's up? CJ Hudson says Packers at home. They will beat the spread. Surely. Yeah. Green Bay is a tough one to bet against at home because the refs give them the game every time. I mean, if you can, this is a surefire Cash's lock of the century. If you're a betting person, don't waste your money. But number two, if you're a betting person, if Green Bay is at home and getting points, it's a lock. Bet it every time. Green Bay at home. Okay. Now, I'm not affiliated with any the betting websites or betting apps. I mean, hey, come on, FanDuel, where you at? You need to reach out to me so I can put a fan. I mean, hey, DraftKings, MGM, somebody reach out to me. I'd love to get one of those gambling sponsorships. But if you've got one of them, if Green Bay is at home and they're getting points, lock it in. I mean, bet it all because the refs will not let Green Bay lose at home. They just won't. Green Bay hasn't lost a game in 32 years at home. Did I look that up? No. But yeah, I would take Green Bay at home +3. What do you guys think? What you think? Christopher Ingram, hey Cash, what's up? Gasman's in the house. Cash, I had to rejoin your channel. How did that happen? I never unjoined. It just does that sometimes. I always say check that subscribe button as well. Make sure you're subscribed because sometimes YouTube likes to unsubscribe you from channels from time to time. CJ Hudson says the game is on Amazon Prime. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'm not allowed to rebroadcast or give a description of the game without the full NFL consent. You know me. It wouldn't be the first illegal thing I've done today. Come on. Yeah, I might check that out. Sterling says, ain't got no panties on. He lost them in the sports gambling incident. You can bet your panties on MGM Grand app. And he lost his panties. He done went and lost his panties. Aaron's in the house. What, you can drive manuals over here? Over here. Yeah, I got the rare manual Cummins truck today. It's not a bad truck. It's got a small sleeper on it though. It's probably like a 50-inch sleeper, and it's only a single bunk, and it's a mid-roof. So it's got a big fairing on top, and my head is about this far from the ceiling back there. I don't know. I'd rather be driving this truck than sitting at the house not making money. I'll tell you like that. I got like an $8,000 week lined up, so we're gonna have to spend a lot of that on fuel, though. I'm not even kidding you. My fuel bill is gonna be like $1,800 this week. $1,800. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I got a 600-mile deadhead out of Florida tomorrow. Maybe we can get 8 miles a gallon empty. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of rough. Got good money to come to Florida, though. That's good. Got a damn stack of cash to come down here. So was not too mad at that. But, I'm one of those guys. I will pull a load out of Florida if it works. But I need to be back in Minnesota Monday. So I'm going to deadhead out and go get a load going straight back to Minnesota. So 2,000 miles down here. This load I just brought down was almost 2,000-mile load. So I got me about 2,000 miles to ride back. And we be back up there on Monday. You damn right we be back on Monday. Probably be out of hours though. Probably gonna have to take a day off. Probably gonna need that reset. HD Eagles in the house. Hey, what's up, brother? Not much. Hanging out in the Peterbilt studios. Peterbilt. If anybody would like to sponsor me a truck, hey, I'm just saying, if any of you truck dealers out there want to give me a brand new Cascadia or a brand new Mack Pioneer or a brand new Volvo, Peterbilt, Kenworth, I don't give a shit what brand it is. If you want to give me a brand new truck, I could do a lot of promoting for you. I'm just saying, we could be coming to you live from the so-and-so truck dealership Volvo right now. Never, there's no such thing as a shameful promotion to me. I always promote myself. I'm always talking about, my business. So, if you don't like that, sorry about that. That's how we roll over here, though. This Trucking Life says, be careful if you have an Amazon Prime. They will use any card in your wallet to pay for that yearly fee without warning. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hey, who's got Amazon when you could have Walmart Plus? Am I right? Walmart Plus, am I right? I have a Sam's Club membership, and I'm not sure you really save a lot with a Sam's Club membership, but I will tell you this: I buy my gas at Sam's Club. There is a Sam's Club just a couple miles from my yard in Minnesota, and on the way home, I stop at Sam's Club and I fill my car up with gas a couple times a month, and that basically pays for the membership for a whole year just on the money I save on gas. So, anything else I save is just a bonus. I do like a Sam's Club membership. Used to have a Costco membership, but hell, you can't get in the parking lot at a Costco. The damn thing's so packed all the time. So went back to Sam's Club. Come on, anybody? CJ Hudson said, how's the repairs coming on your Peterbilt? I don't know. I haven't checked in on it. They were supposed to start on it Monday. The deer guard, I don't know. They were bending it and trying to get it bent back, but they're going to have to get new brackets for it at minimum. At minimum, the deer guard's going to need new brackets. That is a $4,000 deer guard that guy messed up. The quote came back at like $22,000 to repair the truck. So, if you're a jackass and you want to rip the front off of somebody's truck, just know it's going to cost your company $22,000. $22,000. His company didn't care though. The guy ripped off the Peterbilt, ripped off the front of the Peter, rubbed up on my big blue Peter. Come on, you know what that'll cost you? Rub it on my big blue Peter, $22,000. I'm just saying. But yeah, they're working on it. They're working on. There's quite a few body. It's going to take some time for the body work. So they're trying to find a new hood or a new fender instead of repairing that one. It's just quicker and easier to slap a new fender on it, I guess. So trying to find the correct part right now, the correct part and the correct color, because don't want to have to paint it. So I don't know. We'll know more Monday when I get back to Minnesota. This Trucking Life says the luck he has with that Pete, hell, it might not make it out of the shop. Come on. It's my retirement program. I'm just going to have jackasses with big companies hit my truck all the time. Not really. I mean, you can't make someone hit your truck, but twice this summer I've been hit. So, it's been a rough summer having to rent a truck all damn summer. I'm renting this Peterbilt. Between the rental fee and the fuel economy on this Cummins X15 Hell, I might be better off to, I don't know. I might have been better off with a damn rickshaw. Come on. Scooter BC's in the house. Hey, small sleeper ain't no good for us fat boys. No, I feel like I'm touching every wall in this son of a bitch, including the roof. Come on. I took that damn Viagra last night, and hell, I felt like I was poking a hole in the roof. Try not to get bump in that old rig. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, thanks for coming in. This damn thing right here is the worst, though. God almighty. That thing right there, I've hit my head on that every single day. Every single day. I always forget it, like in the afternoon, and just crank my head on that sumbitch. Kevin says, smash that like button, y'all. I'm late. Why are you in this truck? My truck is in the shop. My truck got hit again. I got to idle this truck for a little bit more. She just ain't cooling down. It's about the same temperature outside as it is in here. I think it's still like 80. It's 85 in this parking lot right now. So we'll idle. Need to get the truck cooled down a little bit. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. Yeah, I'm in a loaner Peterbilt. It is a 2021 Peterbilt 579. It has 275,000 miles on it. It's a nice truck. It's a pretty truck. It looks good. It's white. I love a white truck. It's got a 10-speed manual. Got the 10-speed eating in it. Letting her eat. And it's got a Cummins X15. I feel like it's geared okay. At like 67 miles an hour, it's doing like 1,400 RPMs, maybe 1,450 at 67, which is about right for a Cummins. You know, you want a Cummins to be revved up a little more than you do like a Detroit or a Packard, or a Volvo engine. So the power band on the TAC is 1,300 to 1,600. That's kind of where you want to be rolling down the road at. So 67 is a good speed. Just no fuel economy this week. Whew, man, it hurts. That hurts. John says, give me 70,000. You can have this Peterbilt 579 455 Packard 13-speed manual. How is the Packard with a manual? I feel like this Cummins, I feel like the RPMs fall too quick. Like as soon as I clutch it out of gear, there's no time in between. You literally clutch it out of gear, clutch it back into gear. Now I'm getting a little better at floating this truck as the week has gone, so I don't have to clutch every single gear in and out. But 70,000 for a Peterbilt. This Trucking Life says, we only have a Sam's Club membership, so we can go in there and get them free samples on Sunday. Come on. That food court is the place to be. You can get a slice of pizza and an icy for like $1.99. That's a good slice of pizza too. Definitely like that. It's like eating out. Yeah, this Trucking Life. Yeah. I'll have to remember that. Samples on Sunday. Okay. Paul Harris says, holding it too hard if you have a blue Peter. Oh, I take a lot of supplements. You take another of them blue pills and it'll turn blue, let me tell you. CJ Hudson says, hate to imagine the damage if didn't have the deer guard. Oh, he hit me going forward. So it did more damage because it like snagged the deer guard on the way out. Yeah. The guy didn't hit me backing in. He hit me pulling out of a spot this time. And in my opinion, he did it on purpose, but whatever. His company didn't care. The police didn't care. So it's just what it is. It is what it is. The guy hit the Peterbilt, but yeah, he was pulling out. He just turned too sharp, and he drug his trailer down the side of my truck, and he got the fairing with the steps. He got the mirror. He got the driver's side fender. He got my deer guard, and he got my steer tire on the driver's side. So it messed up my front bumper, my new chrome bumper. I literally have had that chrome bumper on that truck for less than a month, and the guy tore it up. It messed up my front facing radar, my Bendix radar, so that's got to be fixed. Yeah, damn expensive. So it is what it is. $22,000 was the quote to fix everything. So, yeah. Be careful who you hire. Make sure you don't hire an emotional baby, because, yeah, the deer guard actually didn't help. You know, I got the deer guard, so if someone backed into me again, it wouldn't hit the truck. And the guy said, "Hey, hold my beer. I'll get you pulling out." So, and what it is. Scooter BC, do you mind explaining how you do your fuel? If the tax, or only try to get enough fuel to get home for the week, or something different? Yeah, I can explain fuel. So, if you, there's really two ways I buy fuel. It's through the ES Advantage card or through the Mudflap app. And both of those apps show the fuel price minus ifta. You know what I mean? So I buy, like when I know I'm going from Minnesota to Florida, I know I'm probably going to need to buy fuel twice. So I look for the fuel with the cheapest ifta, minus ifta, excuse me. I look for the fuel minus ifta, that's the cheapest. Not the pump price, the minus ifta price. And that's how I buy fuel. And I fill the truck up when I get to that spot. I tippity top it off. I don't care about going home with full fuel tanks. I don't care going home empty fuel tanks. As long as I know I'm getting the cheapest fuel minus the ifta tax, in which normally that is, so the Mudflap app is usually Illinois is the best. Southern Illinois is really good. There's a couple stops down in Southern Illinois, like there is a, what the hell are those called? For some reason, I can't think of it. Mach 1. There's a new Mach 1 in Marion, across from the VA hospital in Marion, Illinois. That's been doing real good. The Road Ranger in South Bolette. The Road Ranger in South Bolette, right across the Wisconsin line, is usually a good stop for me with Mudflap. And then I get down to Tennessee or Georgia, and normally I will fill up at the Loves with the ES Advantage down there. But yeah, I don't worry about whether, now I try to buy fuel every day. That's another thing. So I'm typically buying, 60 to 100 gallons of fuel every single day. And that's normally how I do it. I buy, the cheapest minus ifta. So I buy a lot of fuel in Illinois, and I typically buy a lot of fuel in Tennessee. And because I run Minnesota to Georgia, back and forth, those are usually the two spots where I buy the most fuel. Now, I did come on down to Florida this week, so I did buy some fuel in southern Georgia. and I'll probably repeat the same stops on the way back up. That's usually how I do it. Yeah. I don't worry about it. If I go home full of fuel. I really never get the truck. My truck never goes below like 3/8 of a tank. Normally, if my truck is below a half a tank, I'm buying fuel soon. So it's just a habit. Living up in Minnesota, I like to have, a lot of fuel in the tanks when winter rolls around. So it's just a habit. But yeah, that's normally how I do it. The rookie truckers in the house. What it do? What up, rookie trucker? How's life treating you? Buying trucks, making moves. You're going to have to change your name. The rookie trucker don't work anymore. You can't have a fleet of trucks and call yourself a rookie. Come on. Come on. Aaron says, tap that gas pedal. That will help you float the gears. Yeah. Yeah, you can't let off the accelerator and float gears. That's a damn near 381,000 miles with a tri-pack. There you go. That's nice. Illinois. Yes, Illinois. I pronounce the S at the end, Illinois. A lot of people tell me, "Oh, you're not supposed to pronounce the Illinois." But I say, "Hey, I do a lot of things I'm not supposed to do. It's kind of how I live my life." Fate Trucking's in the house with a $5. $5. Everybody use code Fate Trucking at truckparkingclub.com. Download the Truck Parking Club app. He should have a link on his channel for that, but I don't know if he does or not. So if you download Truck Parking Club, put in F8 Trucking, all one word, no G on the trucking. I know, what a complicated ass name. I mean, the guy can't have a name that I don't have to explain. Gary Bates in the house. What's up? Small Sosa's first live. You get me down the road, Cash. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you ever see me hitchhiking, be sure to stop and pick me up. Hey, we could do a live show in your truck if you stop and pick me up if I'm hitchhiking. Oh, man. So the question of the night is about football. A foosball. Is anybody taking Green Bay? Green Bay? Anybody? Anybody Green Bay? There you go. Save big money with Mudflap. Mudflap. Back to promoting Mudflap. I think it's a good product. I like those people over there. They did me a solid this week, so I'll throw Mudflap a promo. Be sure to sign up using my code JI5B37 when you sign up for Mudflap because, hey, let's face it, fuel's damn expensive. And if you got a Cummins, by all means, use my promo code. Oh, my God, if you've got a Cummins, the best thing for you to do is sign up with Mudflap using my promo code. Oh, man. I can't believe the fuel economy on this Cummins this week. It really has been a rough week fuel economy wise. We gonna be hurting when the when I get my check and I gotta pay this damn fuel bill. Whoo! It's gonna be like half of my check's gonna be fuel bill. Half of it. Let's see where we at. The rookie trucker says the rookie trucker is back in a Cascadia. Got my first APU. It's a game changer. Yes, sir. You got to have an APU, especially if you're gonna have a female in the truck with you. I just tell you right now, if you got a female in the truck with you, you gotta have an APU. Gotta have an APU. It's mandatory. Gary Bates in the house, $10. Fate, you get out of prison yet? Fate's only allowing conjugal visits right now. Fate Trucking. Fatey Trucking. John Gerard's in the house. Boom. Boom from a John Gerard. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Be sure to hit that like button. Smash that likey like butty button because, hey, you know, I need all the help I can get. I need all them helps. All of them. Every one of them. Hey, Buckeye fans in the house, I need an APU. Check out Zero Breeze. Zero Breeze. The new Zero Breeze is 5,000 BTU, so check that out. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Paul Harris is in the house. He says, paying the fuel bill is more than your hooker bill. Yeah, you damn right it is this week. Shit, I've had to downgrade to mediocre hookers. I can't even afford them good ones anymore. And let me tell you, when you get used to a certain lifestyle, you looking for this certain type of hookers. I'm just saying. That thing on Fate's upper lips in the house, I smells. Come on. Oof. I got to say, you look like you smell a little bit. This Trucking Life says, look forward to that weekly recap. Yeah. I got to get on a weekly recap. I might record one in the morning while I'm getting unloaded. Record it and put it out on a Friday because I have not put out a video since like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Oh, slipping hard on the damn, on the content, on them content. Thanks for coming in, Gary Bates. Thanks for the super chat. Let's see, where was that? Rookie Trucker says Zero Breeze was great, but this makes trucking fun again. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. There's no replacement for an APU. I mean, I promote the Zero Breeze if you don't have one and you don't want to spend, you know, $10,000 or $15,000 on an APU. Zero Breeze is a great alternative. You know, especially the new Zero Breeze, because the new Zero Breeze has got twice the BTUs. But yeah, get you an APU if you can. Gary Bates says Fate been missing for a while. Yeah, you know, I think the FBI might be looking for Fate. I'm just saying. G Walker made it in. How's the open road, Cash? It's all right. We living out here. We in a loaner truck right now. I don't know if y'all know that or not. I'm in a loaner truck. It's got the Head Smasher 5000 up here. Woo! If you think your skull is too strong, I suggest testing it against that thing. That thing wins every time. Yeah, buddy, that's a hard one right there when you hit that one. It sure is. Oh, I forgot to click this button where it shows the comments on the screen. There we go. There we go. I mean, I'm trying to read the comments. We're keeping up with them tonight. Nobody's talkative. Is that Packers game started yet? Packers game. Packers, Green Bay Packers. That's right. So if the game starts at 8:15, is that 8:15 Central Time? What the hell? I didn't hit that. Backer. More backer. All right, let's get back. Make sure I ain't missing no comments. That thing on, damn it to hell. What have I hit now? I'm over here mashing buttons that shouldn't be mashed. Son of a doggone, look at me. Sonny boy. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. There we go. Epic Trucking Fails in the house. Hashtag dir. Hashtag dirt, everybody. If you're not checking out Epic Trucking Fails, go check out Epic Trucking Fails. It's a great channel. I highly promote it because it's my channel. Never miss an opportunity to promote yourself, I always say. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get a link. Hyperlink. Woo! Epic Trucking Fails in the house. Everybody click on that Epic Trucking Fails. Go check out the new videos. Paul Harris says, I'm only 5'5", and I had a mid-roof for a couple weeks, and I think I started the week at 6.2. Yeah, that roof comes at you quick. You damn right it does. I've kind of got the habit where about half the time I'm smart enough to duck it, but not every time. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. But yeah, I think I'm going to hop off here, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Go watch the Packers game if you do please to do that. I don't care. Nobody made any predictions. I think, who was it? One person, I think maybe CJ Hudson took Packers. Packers for the win. I'm going to take the Packers +3. I say Packers win 31-21. 31-21. Packers take the win. We'll see. That's Cash's lock of the week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Smash that like button on the way out. If you're watching on a replay, thank you, replay gang. Smash the like button as well. Be sure to check out Mudflap for all your fueling your Cummins needs. I'm just saying. Later, everybody. Do you need to save money by not idling your truck? Of course you do. That's why I'm introducing you to Zero Breeze today. Zero Breeze, a lightweight portable air conditioner that makes 5,280 BTUs of cooling power. Yes, you need this if you idle your truck overnight to stay cool. Yes, this will save you tons of money. Use my link below when you order, and I appreciate it.